What's up? We back with another episode of 401 Uncut. Today, got a very special guest on the couch with me, man. My homeboy, Andrei 10,000. What's going on?
I'm cooling, Melody. I'm cooling.
Glad to have you on the couch, man.
Thank you. I finally made it. I'm here.
So you finally made it. You're here. Gotta feel good.
Yeah, it feels real good. As you know, you got to tap in with the foundation of Ohio. So this was one of the first places I had to tap in with.
I appreciate that, man. You got a new single out, Playboy, and we'll get into all that good stuff.
No doubt, no doubt.
First things first, man. I know you from Ohio for sure, but hey, what part of Ohio are you from?
You know, I'm a northern kid. You know, Northeast Ohio, Youngstown / War City 330. So you know, I'm a northeastern kid. So
okay. Youngstown.
Yeah.
Wow. And specifically, you're from Warren City.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was it like for people that have never been in Youngstown? What is it like out there in Youngstown?
Well, to be honest with you, it's if you know your history of the northeast of Ohio, is part of the rustic belt of the United States. So a lot of steel mills, a lot of plants up there, and it kind of just, the economy went down over the years, and a lot of that, after the rustic belt stopped and a lot of them companies left, it left a smaller city, kind of like a Dayton size. Not a lot of employment, so it was a lot of, you know, ripping and running, and you know, a lot of illegal activities, and you know, we're not far from New York, so we're on a turnpike, so you never know what's coming through there. And Detroit right around the corner. It's like, you know, it's one of them cities where if you know, you know. If you don't know, you better let it alone and just keep about your business.
Yeah, say you end up in some shit.
Real shit. Yeah. Real shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you grew up specifically in Warren City.
Yes.
Tell me about Warren City. What's it like out there?
Oh man, you take me back home. Warren City is a beautiful place. A lot of greenery. If you've never been up northeast Ohio or northern Ohio, it's a lot of greenery up there. A lot of trees, a lot of parks, a lot of grass. So, you know, you're growing up as a kid. This was, you know, early 90s, so it was still the creeks running through the woods and playing sports. It was a great childhood, to be honest with you. Great adolescence. I have nothing but great memories of the city. Yeah. And, you know, families know families, you know, big family here. You got your Provits, you got your Richardsons, you got your Pattersons, the Williams, you know. It's like, you know, everybody go to the park and be cool. But, you know, as time progressed, you know, people start dropping off, and you start, if you're from Ohio, you know that it's a lot of penitentiaries in Ohio.
Talk about it.
Warren City, and to the people in Cincinnati, I know your boy's been up there. Warren City has TCI. That's the penitentiary up there from where I'm from. It's right around the corner from where I grew up. So, you know, it's one of them penitentiary kind of type of towns. So it's quiet, but a lot of danger, a lot of fun to raise kids. A lot of greenery.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful place, but it also could be a dangerous place because it's so small.
Because I heard that it's a lot of gangs up there in Youngstown. Is that
true? Not Bloods and Crips. No Bloods and Crips up north. Okay. You got neighborhoods, you know what I'm talking about? You got your NSPs, you know, you got your GBAs, you got your murder gangs, you know, you got your dog pounds, you know, you got the West Side Riders, you got your East Side Sliders, you know? So it ain't no Bloods and Crips. It's about where you grew up and where you your family members, pretty much. Yeah, that's how it be.
Now, in your household, who was all in your household? You grew
up with man, my mom. Rest in peace to Naomi Williams. My mom was a great mom. She had 7 kids, 5 boys, 2 girls, and I'm the youngest. So you know,
you're the baby.
I'm the baby. Okay. So my brothers showed me a lot what not to do, and that was in and out of penitentiary. You know what I'm talking about? They was in and out of penitentiary. I stayed in school and started, you know, playing sports, you know,
what kind of sports did you went to?
Oh, basketball, football, you know, play for Warren G. Harding, play for the Little Eagles, play for the Little Browns, and we lost every game too, ironically, right? So,
but you was dedicated.
yeah, for sure.
Right.
Because I wasn't the one to be, in and out of the streets, and I didn't want to be going to the joint right there. It was right around the corner.
Yeah.
You seen it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you see the penitentiary.
Yeah, you see
know what's going
them.
on.
You see them razor barbed wires. I ain't trying to be in there.
Man.
So it's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and cool out, make some money, go to school, get some girls, ride hot whips, and
Yeah,
do it legal.
for sure. Now, did you end up graduating high school?
I did. I graduated from Warren G. Harding.
Okay.
Cincinnati kind of know Warren G. Harding because we played Elder. We used to go back and back for the state championship. So
Okay.
Same school, Maurice Claret. Shout out to Maurice Claret, and doing his thing on It Is What It Is. He came from Warren G. Harding. Mario Manningham. R.I.P. to my man's. I'm so sorry. I'm slipping my head, but R.I.P. to him. But he's actually he played for Minnesota. He started the whole players camp practice in the summer. I forget his name because he ended up dying for Minnesota Vikings on the summertime practice, and they changed the whole rules. It'll come to me soon, but rest in peace to him. But he's from the city, Warren G. Harding. We're a powerhouse football team up there, so. Football school, we bringing kids from Texas, because we gotta, go against them Pennsylvania boys. Them some corn-fed boys. They come in.
So they go hard.
Yeah. They might not have the athletes, but they got the bread, the stock. You know what I mean? So they come in 250, 300 pounds. So, but Warren G. Harding is one of them prodigy schools where you go there. You go there, play football, you can end up going to the NFL.
That's what's up.
Malachi Stadium, you know what I'm talking about? Still got the grass, real grass.
Yeah, I did. Now, after school, did you end up going to college?
I did. Oh, well, you know what? After school, man, I didn't know what, I'm be honest, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was sitting in the house after graduation, I was like, I didn't really want to hit the streets, you know what I mean? I mean, what else was going to be? It was my turn up, to be honest with you. Like, what you going to do? It's my turn up. Everybody got it, I'm like, I don't know. Then my mom, this is how I got down to Cincinnati. Mom.
So you didn't go to school up in Youngstown?
No, I didn't go to college in Youngstown.
Okay,
I went to high school up north.
So after you graduated, you ended up coming to Cincinnati?
I did.
Wow, okay, so
yeah, young boy. Oh, young boy took his show on the road, you know what I'm talking about?
So how did you get here?
Man, I got here. I had a friend down here, and shout outs to Ace Boogie, you know what I mean? West Side, my nigga on the West Side, Ace. He's at first I went to California. My mom had a church friend because she's a pastor, York Avenue Church of God. We've been in church our whole life, right? And you know how they say the church kids are always the bad kids. It's kind of was true, right? So, because my brother's off the chain, Walt Patterson, Al, Rob, Will Kent, man, whatever. That's a whole nother story. But she had some friends in California. She was like, you want to see what's out there? I'm like, yeah, let's go. I go. So I went out to California, stayed out in San Bernardino in Palm Springs for about 6 to 8 months. Got super homesick because, I was 18. It was like, I was the real minority out there, everybody was Hispanic, I went to the basketball court, hooped on some Hispanic, they was all short. I was balling, I don't care. I was hooping them, right? Motherfuckers stole my basketball, you know what I'm talking about, after the game. Yeah, they was different. But the thing is, I couldn't even understand what they were saying. It was like 15, 20 of them. So I was like, y'all can have that basketball. Salute to y'all. I'm out of here. So
you didn't want to get jumped.
Nah. So, but I got super homesick, just thinking like, man, I don't know if I can keep up with this, like, I don't speak Spanish. And I ended up coming back to the city. Once I came back to Youngstown, I was like, nah, I was just out in California. I gotta be somewhere else. Then out of the blue, my dog just called me, my Ace dog, Ace Boogie. He called me out of the blue because he graduated from West High. Because his mom and my mom are a friend. You know how the city is. Your mom, her friend, her kids, their kids, they're all like they're in their family, But they was back and forth from Youngstown to Cincinnati. Like he'll be 7th grade, then he'd be out like 8th, come back like, he stayed down here like 10th. But anyways, he graduated from West High. And he was like, shit, you should come check Cincinnati. I was like, Cincinnati, all I know is the Bengals, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of people up north don't come to Cincinnati for some reason. They'll stop at Columbus, but they don't come to Cincinnati. Like the people up north, the Cleveland, the Youngstowns, they don't, for some reason they don't come all the way down. So I'm like, whatever, I'll come down. So I come down. We was all in one bedroom. It was me, him, 3 of his brothers, his mom, and his mom's boyfriend out in North College Hill, right? And Miss Sheila said I can, see what I got. And I was like, cool. I was like, and I'm a working man. I always knew working was how to get the money.
For sure.
I don't care what it is. You know what I'm talking about? You go in there, get the check, and then make something happen with that money.
Absolutely.
So therefore, when I got down here, I was like, I gotta get me a job, right? So I got a job at that McDonald's over there in North College Hill. Everybody know that in Cincinnati, right? On the corner.
I used to work there too.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So, they say most successful people can't work at McDonald's.
Wow.
That's what they say.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, so I got a job there, right? And I'm like, I'm trying to blend in. I'm 18 years old. I don't know nobody down here except my peoples,
Yeah.
And they've been down here, so they about their business. So it's all about me. Got a job at McDonald's, working like, I don't care. Get money,
Sure.
And then
Did you enroll in college? Did you end up enrolling in college?
No. This is some timeline here. This is how I was the start of the come up of me really making money in Cincinnati, of working wise. Because when I was in the kitchen at McDonald's, I heard this girl talking like, I hate this place. I'm going downtown to get it. Because I had never been downtown. I'm going downtown to get a job. I'm like, I'm going downtown. I'm going downtown, right?
Right.
So I packed me a little lunch, you know what I mean? This is for people who's young and go out there. It's okay, you go out there to survive. You don't gotta stay in your parents' house. Some people can do it, some people can't. But this is just an encouragement to show that some people did do it.
Yeah.
And I was 18, right? Went out there, packed me a lunch, went downtown. I was just walking downtown, it's downtown Cincinnati. For all the people in Cincinnati, downtown Cincinnati. I was just walking around, just learning the blocks. Walking around, learning the blocks. Like, okay, if I come down this street, I come down, okay, I know where, that Kroger building right there, by myself. So, sticking this young boy out here, just whatever. So again, I was air hustling. I I was sitting at the rock bottom, air hustling, listening to the cooks like, I hate this place. I hate this place. I'm going to apply at Palomino, like, okay, Palomino.
So you end up being able to find you other jobs.
I did. When I went up in there, and I was standing there looking at, because Palomino was a nice fine dining restaurant. I'm come from the hood projects. Like, I'm standing there looking like all this glass, like this big city to me. It's like, damn, what do I do? And salute to Max Monks, one of the greatest chefs that I ever known. He walked up to me and asked, was I looking for a job? I said, yeah. Wow. And then I told him from there, man, give me a job. I'm gonna be the best cook you ever see. And it was a cooking job. And at that point, Cincinnati was a foodie town. It's not really like that anymore. But everybody used to walk around in this checker pants, chefs, But it was a great experience, and that's how I really got into the money. Because once I got there, it was like, I'm making like 12, 13 at that point. That was good. Yeah, it was good money. 04, 05, you know what I mean?
Take care of yourself.
Oh yeah, that was apartment in Aspen Village, you know what I'm talking about? Dodge Stratus, yeah, I'm on,